people mean when they say they've been priced out of the market? Well, in short, it just means that an entry-level home in your desired area is no longer affordable for you. So let's dive into why people are feeling like they've been priced out of the market. It's a lot of factors for this. Most notably, interest rates have risen significantly. 2019, 2020, 21, and 22, we were in this land of these historically low, unsustainable interest rates. You may have friends or family that talked about their 2 or 2.5 or 3% interest rate. That's wonderful, and it was a unique opportunity, and it allowed a lot of people to be able to afford more home because the interest rate directly affects the payment. The lower the rate, the lower the payment. The higher the rate, the higher the payment. So rates have gone up now and are in the mid-6s, and that makes that same $400,000 house several $100s more each month. So that's one main reason for affordability having come down. Another big reason is prices of homes have just gone up. In 23, at the end of the year of 2023, homes had appreciated 6.8% here in Maryland over 22, and in 22 they had appreciated almost 8% over 21. So in the state of Maryland, specifically Anne Arundel County right now, the average cost of a home is $560,000, right? So that has gone way up. When you combine the increased price with the increased interest rates, it makes houses a lot less affordable. We've all seen the social media memes where people are saying they're just waiting around for the market to crash. Well, it's a basic supply and demand issue. We have such limited inventory, and this is not a Maryland-specific problem. This is a nationwide specific problem. We have such limited inventory that supply and demand, where supply is low and demand is high, prices will continue to increase. We can get into at another time the litany of reasons why supply is low, but it is right now in Maryland, we are operating with less than a month and a half supply of inventory, which means that if nobody else listed a home and we continue to sell at this rate, we'd run out of houses to sell in about a month and a half. And that is abysmally low. That's what makes it the seller's market that we're in. So let's talk solutions. Does that mean we just rent forever? Well, you might be thinking, well, Jess, the rent prices are just as high too. I'm looking to rent a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, and people are talking about $2,000 plus a month. So what do? My best piece of advice to you is going to be a 3-pronged strategy. Number 1, we're going to make sure our credit is in line. I don't care what the environment is. When you have lower credit scores, you pay more for everything, right? So that's going to include the interest rate that you get on your mortgage, but that's also going to include what you're paying on other things like your car note and other personal loans. The higher your credit score, the less you pay, the more money you save. The second thing I'm going to encourage everybody to do is to get in a situation where you can save money until you're able to purchase something. And that might mean living with family. That might mean looking at a roommate situation, because it's really hard to save. And the biggest obstacle for most people purchasing is the initial down payment. It's hard to save if you're spending an exorbitant amount of money on your current living situation. So get into a position where you can save some money. And 3, you're going to take opportunities where you find them. And what that might look like is, I know we all, especially our first-time home buyers, a lot of us have an image in our head of what our first home is going to look like. You want to be open-minded. If you find something that's in your price range and in a neighborhood that you feel safe and comfortable, I don't care that you have to go in and paint it or put carpet down. You want to go after that because you're going to have an opportunity to build equity. So if you start somewhere with a starter home, maybe a townhome, maybe a small single family that needs a little elbow grease, and you're able to live in it for a few years, when you sell that, you're going to have a chunk of money that will allow you to compete in the real estate market. I hope this conversation helps you. If you want to talk further about prices and inventory and interest rates, I would love to chat with you. I'm Jess Young Stewart with the Jess Young team of RE/MAX Executive. Follow and share.